Welcome back to SK Car World. If you're a fan of performance, precision, and timeless design, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic sports cars on the planet, the 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo. This car doesn't just continue the legacy of the 911, it pushes it into the future with even more power, sharper dynamics, and subtle yet purposeful styling upgrades that make a big impact. Let's start with what most people want to know: the engine. At the heart of the 2026 911 Turbo is a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, but Porsche has refined it even further this year. While the power figures may not have skyrocketed dramatically, the way it delivers that power is more efficient, smoother, and responsive than ever. It now produces around 590 horsepower and about 590 lb-ft of torque. That's enough to rocket you from 0 to 60 in just about 2.6 seconds, and yes, it still comes with Porsche's legendary all-wheel drive system and the brilliant 8-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission that shifts quicker than you can blink. Now, what's truly fascinating about the 911 Turbo isn't just its straight-line speed, it's how it puts all that performance to the pavement. Porsche has worked some real engineering magic here. The adaptive suspension has been revised for 2026, improving both ride comfort and cornering precision. Porsche Active Suspension Management, or PASM, now reads the road even more accurately, adjusting damping in real time. Whether you're carving through a mountain pass or cruising on the highway, the 911 Turbo manages to feel connected, confident, and completely composed. Let's talk about design, and as always with Porsche, evolution beats revolution. The 2026 model carries forward the 992 generation body style, but with some noticeable refinements. The front fascia has been subtly reshaped with new air intakes that improve cooling and aerodynamics. The rear has been tweaked with updated tail lights, a reworked diffuser, and Porsche's signature full-width LED light bar, now slimmer and more pronounced. It's aggressive without being overdone, sophisticated but never boring. And if you opt for the Turbo S, you'll notice even more carbon fiber elements and exclusive wheel designs that set it apart. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cabin that blends luxury, sportiness, and cutting-edge tech. The 2026 Turbo features Porsche's new generation infotainment system with a crisper, faster touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and enhanced voice control. The digital gauge cluster remains customizable and super responsive. The materials as expected: top tier. Think full grain leather, brushed aluminum, optional carbon fiber trim, and Alcantara in all the right places. New for 2026 is an updated steering wheel with haptic feedback controls and a revised drive mode selector that gives even more control over how the car behaves. Whether you want to glide comfortably in normal mode or unleash full fury in Sport Plus, the 911 Turbo adapts instantly. One underrated feature is the new lightweight Sport package available this year, which removes some of the sound insulation, swaps in thinner glass, and offers carbon bucket seats, shaving around 60 pounds from the curb weight. It's subtle, but for the purists out there, it brings you even closer to the original 911 driving experience. Now, let's address efficiency and daily usability, because that's a big part of what makes the 911 Turbo special. Even with supercar performance, this is a car you can genuinely drive every day. You get a front trunk with decent space, a pair of small rear seats for occasional use or extra luggage, and a refined ride that doesn't beat you up. Fuel economy: it's not a hybrid yet, but Porsche's efficiency tweaks mean you'll see around 18 mpg in the city and up to 24 on the highway. Not bad for a 200 miles per hour machine. Speaking of the future, Porsche has already teased that some hybrid tech is likely coming to the turbo lineup soon, possibly in a turbo e-hybrid variant. But for now, the 2026 Turbo remains a purely gasoline-powered experience, and for many enthusiasts, that's exactly how they want it. Price-wise, you're looking at a starting MSRP of around $190,000 for the standard Turbo and closer to $225,000 if you step up to the Turbo S. But as always with Porsche, the options list can add up fast. Ceramic brakes, carbon seats, Burmester sound system, custom paint. You can easily spec one over $250K if you're not careful. So who is this car for? It's for someone who wants world-class performance without the drama. It's for someone who wants a supercar that doesn't scream for attention but commands respect wherever it goes. It's for someone who values precision over flash, and engineering over excess. The 2026 Porsche 911 Turbo isn't just another fast car, it's a statement of everything Porsche stands for. From its unmistakable silhouette to the sound of that flat six engine winding out on a back road, it's a car that connects you to the road and reminds you why driving still matters. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more detailed reviews and walkthroughs, and drop a comment below. Let me know what your dream 911 spec would be. Would you go classic silver with red leather or stealthy blacked out with carbon trim? I'm curious to hear what you'd build. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.